Damas y caballeros, préndanle y súbanle a la radio. Niños y niñas, por favor, váyanse a dormir porque The Juan Hour Show está por comenzar. Con ustedes, el hombre más conocido en el bajo mundo de Tacoma, el más buscado en 17 estados y 22 cortes, el ajonjolí de todos los moles, el hombre detrás del volante, The Metal. Así que prepárense para una hora informativa, pero también divertida de el show de The Juan Hour Show. Con ustedes, Juan José Chávez.
Hola, hola, muy buenas noches. Aquí estamos otra vez con el Juan Hour Show. Es un programa que está en spanglish, so vamos a hablar español, vamos a hablar inglés. Es ahora el primer programa del año y tengo ahora unos muchachos que son muy famosos aquí por la zona. Welcome to the 1 Hour Show. We're making a little bit of history. Today is the first show of the year. We have some wonderful guests tonight. And we're going to let them introduce, but I'm just going to say something here because we are a bilingual program. So you'll hear me go between Spanish and English. And so if you're listening, all of a sudden goes to another language, hold on a second because either we'll translate it or we'll explain what just said, okay? But welcome to the 1 Hour Show, and I'm excited to have you guys here. Let me start by my guests presenting who they are. They got big names and big titles that I don't remember at all. But vamos aquí a comenzar porque Carlitos, mi amigo, y Raj van a hablar de ellos mismos porque tienen mucho que decir de ellos mismos y son buenas personas. I want to start with one of you, Carlos, or Raj.
Sure.
Raj,
How's it going,
Raj,
guys?
introduce yourself.
My name is Raj Punjabi, and I'm a music producer, and I'm an actor, and I do a lot of community work.
Yep. All right.
And I'm also a partner in Zeta Entertainment.
Good.
Yep. This is my partner, Carlos. We'll let him introduce himself.
Gracias, amigo.
De nada.
Thanks for having us, Jose. Really appreciate you, buddy. ¿Qué tal, raza? So, aquí soy Carlos Ortiz con Zeta Entertainment, aquí con mi amigo Raj, socio, y luego también José aquí trabajando juntos para que se suba la comunidad y ayudando. Hago películas, entonces productor, director y también escritor de guiones para películas documentales y también series de televisión. Entonces aquí dando oportunidades a nuestra comunidad latina y buscando unidad adentro de nuestra comunidad y tratando de trabajar juntos para que podamos decir nuestras historias. Y también trabajando con la comunidad, tratando de ayudar, darle oportunidad a las personas que no tienen oportunidad y luego invirtiendo en los diferentes negocios aquí localmente. Entonces aquí bien emocionado de estar con nuestro compa aquí, José. Back to you.
Sí, como él dijo, ellos trabajan con mucha comunidad. They work a lot with the community. I'm going to switch back to English. Yep. Basically what he said, he works a lot with the community. He's a movie producer, director. I mean, name it all. He has all the hats. But one of the things he said that touched my heart is that you guys are very community. Community is what helps everybody. It's a safety net for everybody. It's a safety net for you guys. For a safety net for the community. But with that being said, let's go get started with what we're here for tonight.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
What are we here for tonight, guys? Help me out.
We're here for the Zeta Xtravaganza, and it's happening on January 31st. It'll be happening at the Tacoma Armory, and we've got comedy going to start it out. We got Simon Kaufman, an amazing comic. He's funny as can be. Then we've got some of the musical acts that I've been producing and co-writing with, including my daughter is going to be coming. Her name's Lex P. We just dropped a new single for her called Bossy. and she's bossy.
And she's bossy. I got 2 daughters, so I understand why a daughter and a boy.
And then we're gonna follow it off with a DJ showcase. So pretty much get ready to dance and have fun till 2 a.m.
to 2 in the morning, huh?
Anything you want to add to that, Carlos?
Yeah.
Yep, the man behind the vision right here. He's like, hey man, let's let's do something amazing.
Yeah.
You know, put something together that, you know, just gonna blow people's minds. Let's bring, you know, comedy. Let's do some performances and show some amazing DJs and just have a great time, because that's what we're about, right? Celebrating, bringing people together, and then being able to, you know, celebrate life more than anything, right?
This is a celebration.
Yeah, absolutely.
So not just an event, this is a celebration. A lot
Celebration.
of talent at that stage. Yeah. ¿Quieres decirlo en español un poco para que los que hablan español?
Claro que sí.
Véndalo en español.
Entonces, nuestro compa aquí, Rash, tiene la visión. Dice que tenemos que hacer algo maravilloso, ¿verdad? Extravaganza, poder tener comedia, personas, músicos y luego también DJs, ¿verdad? Poder poner la comunidad junto para celebrar, ¿verdad? La vida, celebrar nuestra comunidad. Entonces, y también darle oportunidades a diferentes artistas para que gente pueda ver el talento que está aquí localmente.
Sí, Tacoma es una ciudad que tiene mucho talento, pero también Seattle, ¿verdad?
Correcto.
Okay.
Vienen de Seattle también.
Seattle. I was going to say Tacoma and Seattle have a lot of talent local here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It needs to be harvested.
It does. And here's the thing, you guys. We need to get Tacoma on the map.
Exactly.
Right? Tacoma's kind of been like... I hate to put in these terms, but it's a stepchild on the back, right? So we need to bring it to the forefront.
It's the Oakland to San Francisco,
right? We got to bring it to the forefront, and you guys are going to help us doing that by participating and showing up. It's what's cool about this is that the event is not only going to be an amazing event and a lot of fun, but it's also the footage. A lot of it's going to make it into my movie that I got going on right now.
So not only are we going to be in an event, you could be part of a movie.
Right. Exactly. So some of you may know, some of you may not. But part of my history was I was the original drummer for the band Green Day.
Wow.
And so this movie's called Every Day is a Greener Day. Okay?
Yeah.
And what that means to me is that whatever happened today and whatever's in the rearview mirror is much smaller than what's in my windshield and all of our windshields.
Yeah,
looking forward in life. We've got a ton of cool things going on that night. We've got we're sponsored by Guitar Center. So we're going to be giving away some really cool things. Monster Energy Drink's going to be there. So if you guys are tired, they're going to wake you right up with some Monster Energy drinks.
Monster Energy. Coffee too, I hope.
But there's VIP tickets, which it's fully catered. Right? And
by Taco Street?
By Taco Street.
Taco Street, Tacoma. Big restaurant here in Tacoma.
Great food. And then also we've got, other food vendors going to be there. If you decide you're hungrier after that, then you can get some more food. We've got, gosh, Carlos, what do we got? We got a lot of cool things.
We got your band, the Spirit. United Souls.
So I created a band. It's a new genre. If you guys like pop, then you'll like this group. It's kind of like pop and hip hop mixed together. I called it pop hop.
Pop hop.
So I went from pop punk with Green Day to pop hop with United Souls.
Okay.
And it's called United Souls. And the reason why I'm telling you guys it's called Us, right?
Okay.
Is it's about different cultures, different people coming together and being as one. Because life is so much bigger than just ourselves.
Exactly.
Right? It's about all of us, right? And it's about bringing unity together within the people and the communities and races and all these things. There's too much division, so let's start being united.
Yeah, you know what? And I feel really strongly about that because right now we're very divided.
Very divided.
Very divided, and it's getting to the point where it's getting dangerous. People are starting to die, and we need to do something about it. So yeah, I love that name.
And the Latino community is very special to me. It's how I first got into music, and how I first played drums was from a mariachi band that I saw as a 4-year-old kid.
Wow.
And you guys should watch the movie. It's going to be coming out April 20th, 2026. It's called Every Day is a Greener Day.
Go to our website to get more info.
Go to our website. Tell them in English and Spanish, please.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah, thank you, Raj. Appreciate it. So, Zetamaya. .com or zetamaya.com. ZETAMAYA.com. Vayan ahí para información. También pueden agregar sus boletos ¿verdad? Y pueden ver un poquito más información de la película y los otros proyectos que tenemos trabajando ahorita al momento. Y como dijo él, parte de la comunidad latina. Entonces, sí, los patrocinados son Tacoma Latino Chamber of Commerce. Ellos también están patrocinados. Y Mark A. Hammer en Associates, porque él creció en México, ¿verdad? Entonces, él de verdad se dedica mucho ayudando la comunidad latina, right?
She's sponsor then.
Yeah, so those are some of our
Great
sponsors.
attorney too, and so if you guys get in any accidents, that's the guy you call, right? And also in English, just real quick, it's ZETAMAYA.com. Make sure you come visit our website. You can grab your tickets off of there. It'll send you right to the link. And we appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing up.
For sure. Yeah, and then we'll be going live here tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
And then so definitely follow our page, Zeta Maya Entertainment, Facebook and all the other major platforms, because we'll be actually live streaming with Guitar Center. So we might, reveal tomorrow what we'll be giving away.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, it should be a good time.
Yeah.
Great time. So, all the community coming together. Jose is a great community leader as well. Being able to, help out in the, especially like the things that impact, right, the Latino community. So in the community at large, obviously, but, just really, being able to support and help out, the less fortunate and, the underrepresented part of what we do. And I know, Raj, you want to tell me a little bit about some of the community work that you do?
So
let's get to know Raj.
I donate a lot of my time to the Schoolie Foundation.
Okay.
The Schoolie Foundation's here in Tacoma.
Wow.
And what we're doing is we're feeding the homeless. We're also created an empowerment bus, which gives showers. And then we take clothes from our thrift store and we give them a fresh pair of clothes. And also we have a thing called Haircuts for Hope.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Because when somebody gets a haircut, how do you feel?
I was supposed to get one tonight.
Right?
Yeah.
You feel amazing, right? I need one myself. That's why I'm wearing my beanie. But what I'm saying is that we breed inspiration.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
And we try to encourage people that, I'm not even going to say homes. I'm going to say temporarily unhoused. Okay.
Yeah.
Because everybody has an opportunity if they're given that opportunity, and sometimes people don't get an opportunity. So we create those opportunities, right?
Mm-hmm. You have to create them.
And for ourselves, we'll go and make sandwiches, a couple hundred sandwiches on Wednesdays for them, and then we go out to the camps and give them out to the people. Mm-hmm. We just now got a new medical unit to go and help people medically as well. We're just doing it. We're doing moves. We're doing things. We just opened up a 20,000 square foot thrift store in Olympia. Mm-hmm. It's really nice, and we're reaching out and doing things for the community. And that's the problem, is that a lot of people, they just kind of go by every day and they go, oh, that guy's homeless. But you know what? There's reasons.
They never do anything about it either.
Exactly. So I'm going to be that guy that's going to do something about it. And I am that guy that does something about it. Because there's people that talk about it and there's people that are about it. And at Zeta Maya Entertainment, we are about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad I can get to be here with you guys. And this is an honor that you guys are doing something about it. And count me in, okay? Whatever I can help in that situation.
Always. You're amazing.
I'm going to say it in the air that I'll volunteer or I'll help. I'll see what I can do or get you a connection somewhere.
Absolutely.
You guys got myself.
Yeah.
Carlos, why don't he started talking about who he is, but I want you to do a little bit in Spanish because I do have Spanish speaking people, and I'm going to try to promote this show as bilingual.
Absolutely.
So, I think what I like to do a little bit, maybe you can help me with this, Carlos. Translate a little bit what he did. Not to be word for word, but
he knows
snippet.
Yeah.
So, hablo en español. Vamos a cambiar a español un poco porque aquí estamos en bilingual land. Entonces, Carlos va a decir un poquito lo que dijo Raj. Raj tiene que aprender español, learn some Spanish.
No, I comprendo, pero hablo poquito.
No, hablo muy bien. Okay, I'm not doing this to make you feel bad. Okay,
I
Carlos,
feel great.
Ayúdame, Carlos. Ayúdame.
All right, perfecto. Entonces, aquí Raj está trabajando con una fundación, se llama Schoolie Foundation, es el nombre. Entonces pueden ir al website de ellos también. Pero lo que están haciendo es le están dando comer a personas que tienen hambre y que necesitan comida.
No tienen casa.
Y otra cosa también es tienen algo que dice, haircuts for hope, correct? Entonces dándole, un poquito de...
se llama corte de pelo para esperanza.
Exactamente, corte de pelo para esperanza, porque gente se siente, bien limpio,
bien.
se siente mejor, ¿verdad? Cuando tienen un corte de pelo. Entonces, dándole a personas la dignidad, ¿verdad? Que nosotros todos merecemos, ¿verdad? Y luego nomás haciendo cosas, ¿verdad? No esperando que otra persona haga algo. Nosotros somos personas que hacen cosas, ¿verdad?
Sí, ¿verdad?
Y algo que yo quiero decir es...
Porque dice, hay gente que está en la calle y hay gente que nada más los ve y hay alguien que hace eso.
Exactamente.
Alguien hace algo bueno.
Exactamente. Tomar acción, ¿verdad?
Tomar acción, ajá.
Y luego también, dar un poquito de su tiempo y luego gracias por decir que vas a ser un voluntario y a ver cómo podemos trabajar juntos, ¿verdad? Y eso son para todos, todos pueden dar un poquito y lo que uno siente es algo bonito.
Sí, es
Cuando
bueno.
estamos haciendo
eso
algo
de
por otras
hablando de
personas.
comunidad, ¿verdad? Como que el tema salió de comunidad aquí, ¿verdad? Ese es el tema que tenemos ahora y
Exactamente.
para mí les quiero dar gracias. I want to say thank you porque están haciendo eso con su corazón. You guys are doing that with your heart.
Oh, yeah. Definitivamente.
Y ahora vamos a hablar un poquito de Carlos. Me ayudó a traducir en español. Y también él tiene una gran historia de cómo llegó a donde está ahora. Una historia de esperanza, de diseño, un maestro. Aquí está mi amigo Carlos, va a hablar de su carrera. ¿Lo hacemos un poquito a las dos lenguas o cómo quieres hacerlo?
Claro, como...
con las dos lenguas, ¿no? Okay.
Sí, por ahorita hablo un poquito español y luego puedo hablar en inglés. Entonces, para mí, yo soy nacido, crecido en Los Ángeles, en el este de Los Ángeles. Entonces, pero parte de mi vida es ahí en California y la otra parte de mi vida es aquí en Washington. Entonces, yo estoy aquí casi más de 20 años que estoy aquí, parte de esta comunidad. Y me gusta, me encanta y de verdad es una buena decisión que hicimos para venir aquí porque esta comunidad es bien, apoya a la gente, ¿verdad? Y también es artística. La comunidad aquí localmente. Y eso es parte de lo que me gusta hacer, es trabajar con creativos, artistas, músicos. Por eso él y yo nos juntamos porque nos podemos apoyar y ayudar, ¿verdad? En esa manera creativa. Y luego también nomás ayudándole a diferentes negocios, ¿verdad? Yo he enseñado clases de negocio y aquí Vete Renunzal, ¿verdad? A Christian, él fue parte de mi clase. Entonces, yo enseñé esa clase en español, que era parte del condado aquí en Pierce County. Y entonces fue un honor también, y luego me ayudaba, ¿verdad? Porque como soy pocho, entonces mi español, inglés, más o menos igualmente, ¿verdad? Entonces, pero siempre mantenemos la cultura, las tradiciones y el cariño y amor que tenemos por nuestra cultura y nuestra historia, ¿verdad? Y eso es parte de lo que queremos hacer, es decir nuestras historias, porque muchas veces Hollywood, ¿verdad? Los Ángeles y todo eso, cambia la historia y dicen una historia que no es verdadera. Entonces es bien importante.
Luego salimos droguistas, matones y cosas así, pero hay mucha gente latina cambiando este país para lo mejor.
Exactamente. ¿Verdad? Esa es la imagen que Hollywood tiene de nosotros, ¿verdad? O que está enseñando. Entonces nosotros queremos decir historias que otra gente nos está diciendo. Y luego también decir nuestras propias historias, ¿right?
Y de todos los tiempos que se necesita que la gente vea que hay hispanas buenos, es ahorita.
Exactamente. Es bien importante, ¿verdad? Decir nuestras historias. So, I was saying, it's really important for us to tell our stories because a lot of times Hollywood has a very stereotypical view of who we are, right? Drug dealers, narcotraficantes, cholos, right? Just showing the negative aspects and not us being part of the true history and the fabric of the United States, right? All of us, as immigrants and coming together. So creating that unity. And then also, being able to really relate to other people because that's kind of how we connect is through our storytelling, right? And then also preserving our traditions and our history and our culture and being able to share that with other people, right? So that's kind of part of what we're doing with this story, right? Every day is a greener day, telling his own journey and his musical career, but more than anything, giving some hope, inspiring others, right? And then showing that you can
never give up.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's a big thing. Yeah, you want to talk a little bit about that? Like,
Yeah.
Like a little bit about the
Sure.
themes?
So like,
Tonight, my first show is going to be about you guys.
Okay.
So,
well,
I want to hear your story.
This
I
is
want to
about
hear
you
where you
too,
come from.
and I'll tell you why.
We're part of
Okay.
it.
Because you're part of the story, right?
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
and
you.
you're a big part of the story. It's about, it's about really like, I'll be 55 on February 9th,
Wow.
right?
Young man.
And there was a lot of people that would say, you should have gave up a long time ago, bing, bing, bing. And the thing is that my career has taken off even more today than it has in the past in a lot of ways, right? And it's about the journey. It's about how you get there. I could have been at the very top right now, but I knew that God had a different path for me and a different journey. And so for me, it was a matter of time, and timing is everything, right?
Exactly. Timing is everything.
Right? So, and you can't rush things, Sometimes we think we want it and we want it now,
Yeah, that's the
But
problem.
you
with
can't get it
society,
always right then. And just remember that there's a bigger plan. And once again, it's so much bigger than ourselves. It's so much bigger than us.
Exactly.
So, yeah, man, we're just kind of doing what we do. Thanks to Carlos, I'll give you a prime example with that, right? I've been very successful in the music industry and very blessed. And when I met Carlos, he was a filmmaker, and
He is a filmmaker.
well, yeah, he's definitely a filmmaker. He's amazing, by the way. But he, inspired me even to do my movie, right, and tell my story. And then when I started doing that, I got a lot of opportunities to do other movies. Like recently, I got cast in a movie called Flathead
Okay.
with Jubal Fresh from the Brooklyn Jubal Show.
Oh, yeah.
I did the soundtrack in that with the artist Kali, and I also acted in that. And then I'm also casted in Alliance 3 on Hulu.
On Hulu. Okay.
And then there's a new Highlanders coming out, and I'm in the Highlander, and I'm doing the soundtrack for Highlander as well, right? And then we got Taco Man coming out, which I'm gonna let Carlos tell you guys about that.
Yeah.
And man, there's just so many great opportunities that have happened, and it's all because when you just do things for the sake of the love of it, and you're not doing it for expectation, then I think you get the fruits from it. If you're doing something and expecting something out of it, or set too many expectations, there's too high expectations, sometimes those things don't happen. When you let things flow naturally, it flows like a river, man. It just keeps going and going, and then eventually...
Yeah, like a momentum thing. I always call it
it's
momentum.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a snowball, right?
Snowball,
As it's going down the thing, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and now we've got this huge snowball, called the Zeta Xtravaganza. So come check out that snowball.
Absolutely.
You want to add to that? You want to tell them about Taco Man?
Yeah. So Taco Man is a project that we're working on together. This one I've been working on for a while. I did a short film several years ago, probably about 10 years ago, something like that. Maybe a little bit longer than that. And then back in 2019, that's when I started this company, Zeta Entertainment, and we were getting ready to do a project. And I wanted to do a project that really highlighted the beauty of Tacoma.
Yes.
Right? Because the reputation was always the best, over the years. But it's changed a lot in a lot of different ways. But I want to showcase the amazing things that make this city what it is, right? And part of that is that project, right? Is the Taco Man, or the Tacoman, right? Somebody from Tacoma. And the Taco Man is about a taco truck owner that gets his truck stolen by the mob, and he goes through how to try to get it back. As hilarity ensues, right? So it's an action comedy we're working on. Really excited to work with Raj on the music for that, and then we'll have a role for him to be able to showcase some of his talent as well.
Don't forget about me. I want to be in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you, man.
I know. Peeping Juan.
Peeping Juan. The Peeping Juan is coming up.
Watch it.
So utilizing a lot of local talent, right? Showcasing some of the local artists and musicians and other people that make up this beautiful community. So that's really what this project is about. And earlier today, we're meeting with the city of Seattle, because we do have an office up there and some studios where Raj is working on some music and also working on the documentary film. Now, what I told him is, hey, no disrespect, but the Taco Man is about Tacoma, right? It's really it's Tacoma's time to shine. to really show the amazing people, the amazing locations, all the beauty that this city has to offer, right? So that's really what this is about. And then hopefully this will do what Sleepless to Seattle did for Seattle.
Yeah.
So when people talk about Tacoma, they're going to think the Taco Man. You know what I mean? So that's that project there. And it's a project we've been working on for a while. So the script is
Hablas en
out.
español.
Yeah. Entonces, do you want to translate a little bit or?
Yeah.
Or should I?
I mean,
I would do it, but I can't. So you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
you're good. I mean, since you know it's your stuff, I'll let you do it because I'll forget it. I'll pause a lot.
Entonces, la película, El
Se va a
Taco
llamar
Man,
Taco Man.
el Taco
Hablo
Man,
en español
es
contigo.
una comedia de acción, ¿verdad? Que estamos trabajando, que va a salir en septiembre. Y lo que queremos hacer es de verdad enseñar la belleza de esta ciudad.
La belleza de
¿verdad?
Tacoma.
Y también el talento, ¿verdad? Porque él y yo,
Mucho talento
Rush,
local, sí,
definitivamente,
mucho. Ajá.
right? Y enseñar un poquito de la música, ¿verdad? Que él está trabajando y vamos a hacer música original y poder también, de verdad, lo que hizo la película que se llama Sleepless in Seattle, ¿verdad? Queremos que esta película haga lo mismo para esta ciudad.
Para la zona de Tacoma, la
Exactamente.
ciudad de Tacoma.
Cuando gente piensa Tacoma, va a pensar Taco Man.
Ajá.
Y es unos detallitos. La película es de familia,
Sí.
¿verdad? Ese es el tema más potente y más que de verdad queremos comunicar con esta película. Y familia, la familia de sangre, ¿verdad? Somos hermanos y todo eso, pero también la familia de nuestros amigos, ¿verdad?
Sí.
De esta comunidad. Y viendo que podemos, como una comunidad unida, podemos hacer lo que nosotros queramos a lograr, ¿verdad?
Sí,
A llegar, ¿verdad? Algo.
acabar
Exactamente. Entonces, eso es ese proyecto. Y ese va a salir como en septiembre de este año.
Ok.
Durante
Ya
Latino
tienes el
Month.
casting, ¿verdad? ¿O no?
Tengo algunas
Porque
personas.
ahorita también nos están viendo aquí, nos van a ver allá en TikTok y a lo mejor alguien está interesado que te contacte.
Yeah, claro que sí, zetamaya.com. Vayan a nuestro website. Ahí siempre van a ver oportunidades en Facebook y otras plataformas sociales, las redes sociales. También los utilizamos para que gente tenga oportunidad. Entonces, si hay auditions,
sí.
ahí hay diferentes oportunidades para hacer, y luego también, si vienen al evento, vamos a hablar un poquito más de otros proyectos y van a tener gente oportunidad de ser parte de eso.
Vengan al evento el 31 el sábado 31 de enero.
La siguiente semana.
¿A qué horas? A las...
Entonces empieza a las 5.
A las 5.
Para el VIP de 5 a 7 con comida.
Ajá.
Y nomás $60. No está
sí.
tan caro, pero
Sí.
tenemos boletos de $30. Y esos son empezando como a las 6:30, 7. Y luego el evento termina a las 2 de la mañana. Entonces, es un evento largo con diferentes cosas que vamos a tener.
It's going to be extravaganza.
Una extravaganza.
Simón.
Quiero que vengan, si están escuchando el que en TikTok o Facebook nos están escuchando, díganle a tus amigos, a tus vecinos, vengan. Va a ser un evento muy bonito y como dijeron mis amigos aquí, es para ayudar a la comunidad, pero también para ayudar a los proyectos que acabamos de hablar. I'm going to say it in English now. If you're like hearing it in TikTok or Facebook and you're interested in our event, Xtravaganza, you can contact me through the show, or we're going to put it's at zetamaya.com. You can buy the tickets. They have the VIP section. They have the general admission. Wow, it's just a lot to talk
Can
about.
we do something better? Would you mind if we give a couple tickets away?
There we go.
Okay, there we go. There we
Now
go.
we're talking.
Okay. ¿Hablas en español?
Claro que sí.
Sí,
Vamos a regalar unos boletos, ¿verdad? Para el evento. Entonces, ¿qué piensa? ¿Cómo podemos regalar esos
Bueno,
boletos?
ahorita el que escriba primero aquí nos salude, son de ellos.
Ok.
Y también que le vayan a zetamaya.com y les guste la página y de share.
Perfecto. Hacer un tag.
Tag at Zetamaya. Si nos están
por
escuchando
Facebook.
alguien. Si no, encontramos un modo que la gente los agarre.
Yeah, let's do
Excelente.
it.
Uh-huh.
And tell them in English now what you said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Entonces, we want to give away, a couple of free tickets. So the first person that jumps on Facebook, shares it, this particular podcast or, this episode of this show, then, and tag us, then, we'll go ahead and give you a free ticket. Let's go.
Free tickets
Perfect.
to the Extravaganza here.
We want to see those new faces out there.
This is a podcast, so it's going to be the 31st. So what I could do is I can hold on to the ticket if I don't hear anybody tonight. But whoever does it, whoever shares it, and I'll contact. Oh, here we go. Somebody's already. Yep, there it is. Le pusieron la información de producción. Puso la información en Facebook. Ahorita es otra cosa. Ahorita es un poquito de historia porque es mi primer TikTok. La primera vez que está el Juan Hour Show en TikTok. No es oficial, nomás lo hice por hacerlo. Se va a hacer más como el programa más al rato. Pero también los que están en TikTok, ahorita no puedo ver mi teléfono, los saludo, no los puedo oír. Pero si está alguien ahí viendo mi programa, este es mi programa del Juan Hour Show. Lo vamos a hacer cada 2 semanas por ahorita porque estoy pasando unas cosas. Every 2 weeks we're going to be on with the Juan Hour Show. If you're watching on TikTok and can't get to you today, respond or communicate because it's my first show. But we're going to make it where we are going to have interactive in the future and listen in Spanish and English. Es un programa de bilingüe de Juan Hour Show. Y otra cosa que vamos a hablar un poquito de, estamos hablando de ustedes. We're talking about you guys, you know, and what you do to the community and all that. But you know what? Somebody young could be watching it. Somebody going young, somebody's young who's dreaming like, one day I want to be a rock star. One day I want to be a filmmaker.
And what I'm going to tell those people
okay,
is never, ever give up.
Exactly.
There's no surrender in the dojo.
Exactly.
Right?
No surrender.
We have to keep moving towards those goals, towards those ambitions, and it might not happen today or tomorrow, but eventually if you keep putting in the work and you put in the effort and you align yourself with people that are like-minded and wanting to help, it'll happen for you, right? Don't expect it just to fall in your lap. You got to put in the work, right?
You got to earn it. You got to earn it in life.
You know, people look at people, you know, you might look at a guy, for example, right? Look at a guy who's got a Ferrari, right? You say, wow, I wonder what he did to get that. Well, what you don't remember and what you don't think about
and you don't see
is, and you don't see is how many countless hours did that guy put in to what he's doing to get that Ferrari or whatever that thing,
whatever object that it is.
And it might not even be a material thing. It might just be, you know, there's so many different ways you can go about it, right?
Yes.
But it's about
money doesn't mean successful either.
No.
So yes.
So when you put in the work, money is residue of hard work, right? So just remember always to be kind, and remember something else too, that today I might be your boss and tomorrow you might be mine.
Exactly.
Right? So that's really important to remember those things.
True.
Lo voy a hacer en español con Carlos. ¿Qué te inspiró de niño, de joven, de ser, yo quiero hacer películas, I want to make film? You know, yo siempre pregunto a la gente, ¿qué fue la cosa que te acuerdas más? ¿Verdad?
Yep. Okay. I'll say it in English first, and then, you know, say a little bit in Spanish as well.
What inspired you to be
Yeah.
a filmmaker?
So when I was in middle school, a counselor asked me, you know, hey, Carlos, so what do you want to be when you grow up? And I'm like, I don't know, I got no idea, whatever, right? You know, in the ghetto, right, in East LA, you know, shoot, I'm just hoping I don't get shot walking home, to be perfectly honest, right?
Yeah.
It was just the 80s, right? Or this was actually the 90s. Crack epidemic, right? Crazy times. So then she's like, well, do you want to go to college? And I'm like, sure, why not? I got nothing better to do. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? And she's like, well, we got this special program, right, where, you know, we prepare you for college, you know, smaller class sizes, a little bit more advanced curriculum, you know, some of our better teachers. I'm like, sure, whatever. So they did me a career assessment, right? They tested me for, you know, English and math and, you know, a couple other things, and then asked about my hobbies. So based on that, I got this 3-page assessment giving me probably about 24 different career options. So I'm going through this thing, right? And then one of them is attorney. I'm like, attorney? Okay, right on. There used to be a show back in the day called Perry Mason. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember Perry Mason.
Remember Perry Mason?
We're old enough.
So I remember seeing that show, right? I'm like, oh, okay, I used to love that show. So I looked into it, come to find out they probably don't have the best reputation, right? Ambush chasers, money sharks, that kind of thing, right? Speaking stereotypically, of course. So then I'm looking down the list and I go, doctor, doctor. You know, that's a pretty good, you know, reputable
good
career. Absolutely. So at the time, my sister, she was a nurse. So, you know, I went to go ask her. I'm like, hey, I'm thinking of becoming a doctor. She's like, oh, really? Okay. And then I'm like, but, I want to find out about it. So she's like, okay, why don't you come down, to the hospital? I introduce you to the doctor. You can ask some questions and you kind of see what I do. I'm like, cool. So I went down there. I sat down with the doctor for maybe 5 minutes of that, kind of caught him between his different patients. He's like, all right, what do you want to know? I said, all right, so what does it take to be a doctor? He's like, okay, well, you go to school and then go to medical school and you got a residency and this and that. You're good, 10 or 12 years. I'm like, 10 or 12 years? He's like, yeah. After high school? Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. I'm like, but you do pretty good, man. I seen your house. You live in a nice house. They're like, yeah, we do pretty good. So then, good reputation and all that. But then I followed my sister, kind of, job shadow her. And come to find out I'm a little squeamish about blood, diseases and all that, right? Getting
I'm there
shots.
with you.
You know what I mean? I'm like, ooh, I could barely, get a shot. So then I said, all right, probably not. And then at the time, actually, there was a show called Doogie Howser, MD. I don't know if you remember that show.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me.
You remember Doogie?
Inspired you.
You remember Doogie?
Yeah, Doogie.
And I'm like, man,
I used to watch it when I was younger.
Me too, right?
Who didn't watch Doogie, right?
I know.
So I'm like, if this kid can do it, I can do it, right? So I didn't know, how much work it actually took. So then I'm going down the list. I'm like, okay, not attorney, not doctor. And then there was a filmmaker. I'm like, filmmaker? What the hell is that? I had no idea, right? I had no idea the Idiot Box, the show was produced and created and all that. So I'm living in LA, so I end up going to Universal Studios. I'm not sure if you've ever been there.
Yeah, I've been there.
So I go to Universal Studios, right, and I'm blown away, man. I'm like, holy cow, right? At the time, they had this huge King Kong and Jaws and the Psycho House, right? And just like action-packed.
Wow.
So at that point, I'm like, I'm going to be a filmmaker.
There you go.
So that's actually what inspired me to become a filmmaker, is that little journey of self-discovery and kind of figuring out for myself what I wanted to do and what I was passionate about.
Look at you today, Mijo.
Look at you today. Oh, wow.
So it's taken me 30 years to become an overnight success.
sensation.
Yeah, the 12 years of doctors doesn't look so bad now, does it?
Doesn't look that bad.
Yeah. Good job, Carlos. I'm really inspired. I'm glad that I decided to open this year the Juan Hour Show with you guys, because you guys also helped me close the year last year.
Yeah,
That's true, huh?
Yeah, so you guys are like closing act and an opening act for me to this time.
Hey,
But you know what?
We're blessed to be an
We're friends. We're buddy. Now,
Absolutely,
this show's
bro.
about what I prefer to this show to be is more personable than technical.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be saying, well, this is a pretty place. I want you to feel the pretty place.
Right.
And with that, I'm going to talk a little bit in Spanish and English about the Juan Hour Show.
Please.
I'm going to take a few minutes because we only got about 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Voy a hablar en español primero. Voy a hablar de mi programa que se llama el Juan Hour Show. Y aquí, como acaban de ver, hablamos muy bonito de las personas, sus eventos, hablaron muy bonito de la ciudad donde somos nosotros. Y es lo que me inspira a mí. A mí me inspira ser del Juan Hour Show, no porque tengo que tener un podcast. A mí me inspira mucho el Juan Hour Show porque puedo presentar esta comunidad. Puedo que conozcan a la gente, no nomás lo vean como un comercial. Yo quiero que Tacoma sea una ciudad que tiene mucho respeto porque aquí hay mucho talento. Estábamos hablando de eso. Estábamos hablando que hay tanto talento en Tacoma que tampoco, no hay un lugar que lo puedan decir, esto es Tacoma. Sí hay muchos lugares, pero yo quiero que ya la gente comience a usar el Juan Hour Show para inspirarse de Tacoma, para que vean Tacoma y lo vengan a visitar. Tacoma está al sur de Seattle. Todos conocemos Seattle por la ciudad central, pero muchos de nosotros vivimos en Tacoma. I'm going to say it in English. What I want to say is I'm going to, the reason why I love doing the Juan Hour Show, it allows me to showcase this great city, the people, and like we had tonight, the theme about community. Tacoma is a beautiful community. Yes, it has its reputation, but I'd rather keep it gritty. Not everybody moved here. So the Juan Hour Show, it's about that. The Juan Hour Show is about inspiring a little bit of people to come visit Tacoma, or people who are here to showcase their talent, or people like we talked about, help each other. Tacoma needs a lot of help right now, especially what's going on nationally. There's a lot of people who is going to be needing help. And I also want the Juan Hour Show to be that. I want it to be a place where people can get a little bit informed, get to meet great people locally, and showcase their work. So I just wanted to let you guys know. The only thing is right now, a little change because I'm going through some medical stuff. I'm going to do it every 2 weeks, but hopefully in a couple of months, we're going to go every week.
Nice.
Excellent.
So welcome to the 1 Hour Show. I'm very excited to announce that we are starting this year. I'm back. I was gone for a year because I've been kind of a little bit going through that. And the Juan Hour Show is going to be back, baby.
Bigger and better than ever.
Better be bigger than baby.
You're going to make a big impact.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to change lives.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One show at a time.
One show at a time. We're going to have
One show at a time.
One show at a time.
One show at a
One
time.
show at a time.
And if you want to become, go to city council, definitely come on here because you have a little reputation or record of whoever came to your show was voted and ended up getting the position.
Exactly. Carlos said that if you're running for any position in the city, you come to my show. So far, my record's looking pretty good.
Looking good, baby.
Really good. Yeah. So the mayor went through here, the
Mm-hmm.
city councils went through here, and they both made it back into the city council.
Yep.
We are a little political. Soy un poquito político. Some veces voy a hablar de política local, pero espero que ustedes me sigan. Ahorita estoy comenzando otra vez de abajo, pero va a subir el Juan Hour Show. Vamos a prometer. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about it till now. Maybe you guys can help me with my new soundtrack for the show.
Absolutely.
There you go.
I got
Do
you.
something. We'll work on something. Just give me right now. Like,
I got you.
okay.
do it.
And I want to tell you,
Uh-huh.
thank you so much for having us. It's a pleasure
Okay.
and an honor to be on your show. And we're always here for you if you need us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank
You guys are my family.
Absolutely.
You guys are my brothers.
Always.
One more time about the ticket giveaway. Whoever jumps on here. Oh, wait, we got somebody. Enrique Garcia Ocha is watching. Enrique, qué bueno que viniste al 1 Hour Show. No sé si has oído todo el show porque acaba de llegar, pero vamos a andar dando unos boletos para el Xtravaganza de ZetaMaya.com. Porque eres el primero, te vamos a dar un boleto para que vayas al evento. Es el 31 de enero. Is Enrique, you are the first one jumping on this website here, and we're gonna promote the Xtravaganza that's happening January 31st, depending on the ticket, 5 or 6 or 7, but it goes till 2 in the morning, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a VIP section.
Comedy,
There's going to be
music,
comedy, music,
and
dancing.
DJs.
So, Enrique, if you write us here to the station under the 1 Hour Show and I can get a hold of you, I'll give you a pair of tickets.
There we go.
We got Enrique. But you also got to like the ZetaMaya.com. La información está arriba de ti. Entonces, contact that website for ZetaMaya. Like it on Facebook. And
we
give me
got
a call.
you.
And I got you. We got you tickets if you more than wanted to go. So, que bueno, we gave away the tickets.
There we go.
So, entonces vamos a cerrar el programa aquí ya. I'm going to close the show. Okay. Any last words? Una palabra última? Anything what you want to say that you like to express?
I'd just like you guys to try to stay united, try to build each other up. Don't try to tear each other down. When you're walking by somebody, maybe say hi instead of just walking away. Engage with people. We need to become, like I said, I can't reiterate it enough, but we need to become united. This world is too divided right now. Let's all come together and be as one.
Be as one?
Just be as one.
Be as the 1 Hour Show. Okay. Carlos, las palabras últimas.
I love you, brother.
Love
Appreciate
you,
you so
Love you
much.
guys.
Love you guys.
You guys are incredible.
But anyway, so if you want to show this show again, it's a podcast, so you can actually come to the radio station here, VTRU, Universal here, and you can pick out the show or share it for me if you want to share it. Other than that, I just want to give thanks to the man above that allowed me to do this show. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully my inspirations come true with the show. And muchas gracias. Buenas noches por ver el programa. Y los espero ver pronto. Y acuérdense, el miércoles en la noche, como a las 8, cada 2 semanas, vamos a tener el Juan Hour Show.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Hasta luego.
Hasta
Peace.
luego. Gracias.